Hey, what's up, guys? Ezra here at Moto247, getting going for round 13. As usual, here my phone and everything's pretty close to dead here, so it makes it really interesting here. Looking back and forth, going from our Discord and all that good stuff. Checking. I know we're missing a few people. I think in all lobbies, so. Okay, so as of right now, where are we at? You know, we always have some people that don't show up, but as of right now, we are at... That's not the updated list. '27, 28. Once I get this updated list loaded in. So a pretty light night for depth-wise here for qualifying, but still, you definitely want to run a good time for it. This jump is going to be a really interesting one. It's not too hard to get if you rail the outside, but I saw Axis even do it from the inside. But that's going to be a really tricky section, I feel like, in the night show there. So with block passing and all that good stuff. Hopefully it's not too dirty there. I can even see some clean passes going on there, just diving the inside, take the line away. But we got the G Fuel guys up here, my teammates, Lucid, and I believe that's Axis right there as well, yep. I think this will be their first ride on this team in the Moto247 Championship, I believe. We're looking for a Lucid didn't race last night in Xbox, but Axis and Hockey raced in Xbox last night. Didn't have the greatest night. Getting back over here to PS4, hoping to have a better night. Rebound here. Axis is leading the wins, the main event wins, that is, in our league. I think he has like 6 or something, but he's out of the points right now. But something really crazy would have to happen to Talon for him to get in the points hunt with 3 rounds to go. So it's between Talon and Tyler. Tyler's been having issues with his controller, so fingers crossed I can, hold on there. Okay, we're at 30 right now. So, I think 28 after some no-shows. Yeah, last year's pretty crazy. I don't think we had to do qualifying at all. We did it for more or less just practice. But this year, every one of our rounds has been over 24, so you have to qualify in. And I believe we have a couple like 25, 24, 25, but most of them have been like close to 30, or about, like we had 33, 34, 35 people signing up consistently for a while. So it's starting to get pretty hard to qualify, which is crazy because last year we just do night shows. The second season that last year, then the first season we just did a main event. We didn't even have 12 riders last year, so to be able to jump from that to where we are now is really awesome to see. And like always, these last like 6 rounds I've been making the tracks or so, trying to find creative things that is fun but challenging at the same time. I'm liking some of my tracks more than others. This one, I really don't know how to feel about this one too much. It's probably not one of my favorite tracks, but it's fun once you get the hang of it. But it's always different on time attacks compared to racing, and especially online racing here, so we'll see how this plays out tonight. A couple of these sections are a little tricky. Like, they're not too bad, but just the lines you have to take. You can easily, you know, try to sprint and get out of the main line and end up making stupid mistakes here, so keep an eye on that. Like the finish line here, you know, if you want to scrub it, you know, it's really easy to case it, and the double over the start, so just stupid stuff here that is really easy to mess up on. We got a fan club here for Tyler BMX12, it looks like, in her Discord. Got t-shirts made up, rooting on Tyler for the championship. He is, I think, like 4 points down from Talon. Those two have been going at it for a long time now. It's been crazy. If you go back and watch our main events, like the situations those guys put themselves in, like they, not like they're getting 1-2 every weekend. They're like all over, like they're getting the worst starts ever, and they have to come to the pack, and it's like crazy what they're going through. Like Talon made the A-main one week getting a 10th, and Tyler unfortunately did not make the A-main. Then he ended up getting 13th overall, you know, first in the B-main, but it's like crazy. Right when you thought Talon was going to make up a lot of points, he only gained, like, what's that, like 3 points on Tyler there. So something like qualifying really doesn't matter too much. Like I said, obviously, do want to put on a fast time here, but more or less just, you know, get some track time in for the heat races. I made a couple versions of this track, deleted the other ones obviously before the night, but I see how that sand section plays out. I had that as a whoop section, I had that as a few different things, and I kept on adjusting the corner, because kept on tweaking it. Like I said, this isn't my favorite track, so I keep on tweaking it, but at the same time, I don't want to make it too easy where I feel like, what was it, Eugene Supercross, that track was so freaking fun, but it was so easy to get every section down, you know. Definitely want to make it challenging here. Axe is struggling here. He already got on a heater, so in second place. Here is his teammates, both of them actually. Hockey and Lucid is right in front of him. There's Lucid. And that G Fuel Husqvarna there. R Dizzle back here on his FXR Husqvarna. CS Harrell repping that #1. Fortunately, things are not going his way at all this championship. Kind of the opposite of last year, or last season. His thing last season was consistency. This year, or this season, every broadcast I say this year. This year, he's been all over, so that's really been killing him. G Fuel guys battling here. Hockey and Lucid. So it should be a quick turnaround after these qualifiers here. Should take 10 minutes tops, most likely, if my mic will work here. Normally work with Easy working on it, and get this done, but I've been having issues with this thing, so hopefully it works good enough so I can hear them, so we can go through the times together and get that uploaded and get going, you know, on our night show. And both mains will be broadcasted or ran at the same time. I don't think B will be broadcasted. Depends on who can host it. If not, you know, we'll just have A being broadcasted tonight. Then next week will be Triple Crown for our final Triple Crown of the season. Then the following week after that, August 11th, will be our finale, which as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be at that Moto247 finale track I built back in May. I have to visit that, and since May, you know, everyone's gotten a hell of a lot faster, so see how that track plays out still. So, you know, if I update it or what, we'll get that going. For that, yeah, I had that since May. I know people were asking if that was this week, but yeah, that track's been there forever. What do we got? 1 minute left here. 1:20. And if you guys are racing our final 3 rounds here, Group C's done, sweet. If you're racing our final 3 rounds and I have you listed as a privateer, you can send in your team names. We'll get that going. For our standings here, if you score any points, we have 68 riders racing this year. More than 68 actually, but 68 scoring points, so it's pretty cool to see. Get the things ready to go here for the night show here. It's looking like Axis is top in the board. Axis, Hockey, then Iowa. Is Iowa on that G Fuel Husky now? Yeah, he's on that G Fuel, so G Fuel going 1, 2, 3, man. Looking good. Okay, it looks like we are done here. Keep an eye on second place and points. Thought for a second there he was on a Husky. Still on that Honda. A little different setup for tonight though, but he's been having issues with his controller like I said, so struggling last night in BSX, grabbing he's right in front of me. I think it might have been like a 7th or 6th or whatever, but not like his normal self, so hopefully he can, you know, get some good luck here tonight and put in a decent result and get his first win. He's been holding the red plate for a while, then in second, and he still has not grabbed a win, so hopefully we can see that. Get this picture here. Axis is our fastest qualifier in the A group. We'll see how B and C play out. I know Talon is hosting C, so he could possibly have a fast time, or guaranteed he has a fast time. But we'll see that mixes in with the A guys. But I'll be here for the night show in like 10 minutes or so, guys. See ya.